Today finds us at Shepard State Park in Gautier, Mississippi. First time here. A little bit weird. The place opens at 8 a.m. and there was no one on site to collect money and open the gate. So if it's your first time here like me, you have to call a little telephone thing on the gate and they give you a code and you go in. So never been anywhere quite like that before. This is my footage of me just driving down and pulling down to the water, getting launched, and kind of like when I fished at the Gautier public boat ramp. Gonna head out to the Pascagoula and explore some of those cuts and those islands that you can see if you look at it on Google Earth and such as that. I didn't really get launched and out here probably till about 10:30, 10:45. The Pascagoula River was running pretty good. I don't think the video really does it justice. But coming up on them crab traps there, you can see how fast the water's blowing past it. I got downstream pretty quick. I was kind of concerned. I was really hoping the tide was going to switch and start coming back up before I had to paddle back. But yeah, made good time getting down there. If you've watched any of my other inshore videos from the last few weeks, I'm using that same Zman 3.75 Streakz motor oil, same exact plastic, believe it or not, that I've caught all those other fish with. That Zman stuff is very durable. And just throwing it out on this grass edge here, kind of giving it short hops back to me. I'm kind of expecting flounder or reds to be in between these cuts, and that, you know, kind of north wind coming down should be sending some current through these little cuts, because they kind of come down diagonally if you look at them on the map. And they're usually shallow on the edges and deeper in the middle. I've never been to these cuts, but that's usually how most of them work. And I'm expecting these fish to be patrolling the grass edges, you know, looking for little shrimp and bait fish that are kind of trying to hug in that grass. Oh, and here we've hooked up with something. I wonder what we got. Let's see. Looks like a flounder. I can see it in that shallow water. Looks like maybe about 14, 15 inches. He'll keep for sure. He's not huge. Let's see. Alright, got him.
You got Jeff?
What's that?
Jeff by you?
No, Jeff is... I don't know where Jeff is. I left him in that creek. He was going to fish by the mouth of it some more. Like, I would say it literally looks like motor oil. After that flounder in that cut, I'm drifting down the side of one of these islands, fishing this flat on my way to the next cut. I'm thinking the fish are going to be in the cuts, but I definitely want to fish the islands as much as I can on the way down, just to be sure I'm not missing any fish. And, oh, we got something. Let's see. That was a pretty big flounder, but it got off. And I just sit there and look at it for a second. Make another cast. Oh well. It's a good sign. So we caught a flounder in the cut. I just missed a flounder coming down one of these islands. It seems like these guys are kind of hanging out in the shallow water near the grass. It's a typical flounder ambush area. Crazy. I don't know how fast I was going through there, but I was booking it. And those oyster trap buoys or whatever they were sideways. I was coming past them at warp speed. Oh, I don't know if it was a flounder or not. It felt like a flounder. Yeah, that was some kind of fish. God dang it. I got a school of redfish right here by me. God dang it. That sucks. Ooh, I got him. I watched that one eat. Oh my gosh, that was cool. Rat red. He ain't very big, but I watched him eat. It was a school of about 6 of them. They're still out there. I watched them come on through, and I threw right on top of them. So the redfish are cruising. Let's see if I can do that again. That was pretty fun. fish. Seems like I've gotten in a little group of rat reds here. I've caught 3 or 4. I've only shown 2 on camera, but heading into another one of these little cuts here that leads out to the other side of the Pascagoula. Ooh, we got another fish. Let's see. It feels like it's a little rat red. All right, we're in a gang of them little guys. Further down, right near the mouth of the Pascagoula in this cut, still hopping that Zman Streakz. Good little hookup. I was just looking at my depth finder, watching that depth change, and that little guy was sitting right on it. And I think this guy's going to be over 12 inches, but holding him up to the sunshine, you could just about see daylight through him. So I decided this guy was a little bit too slim to measure and worry about keeping. So back in the water, little buddy. Here we've got an old classic lure that I'm playing around with. It's an old Mann's Stingray Grub. It's about 3 inches long, and the shrimp color, I'm thinking it's going to mimic a small shrimp really well. And here you can see we're hooked up on a redfish. I'd say that redfish like that Stingray Grub. What do you think? He still won't give up, does he? Alright, pretty decent little mid-slot red fish. Healthy little guy. Headed to the west side of the river now, a little bit closer to the launch. Fishing in a little creek that's on this side. Still using that Stingray Grub. Bayou back here, it's grass and it's kind of got rocks on the edge of it. It just looks like it'd be a flounder spot. Oh my gosh, it is a flounder spot. I caught one that's probably 7 inches.
Right.
Like, I don't even know how I got that one in. Okay, that's going to be all for today. This park closes at dark, so don't want to push it too much. It's just me loading back up. Excuse them white legs. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.